Hi guys, how are you today? This is Ryan and you're watching Motivation in Motion. Alright, I'm going to share with you 7 powerful beliefs. However, since it's limited time, I'm just gonna share with you one powerful belief system each video. Alright? Okay, so what is this one powerful belief? Number one is everything happens for a reason. So everything happens for a reason. You know what, guys? Sometimes when you are already aligned with what you are doing in your life, you know that you wanted this to happen to your life, but somehow along the way there are frustrations, disappointments. You are feeling lonely. You are feeling disregard, or you feel like you are doing this by yourself. You know what, guys? That's normal. Everything happens for a reason. We don't know. The reason could be God is preparing you to feel this disappointment so that along the way you become stronger than ever before. Okay, I'm gonna share with you some highlights of what I read about the story of Joseph in the Old Testament. Joseph the dreamer, not Joseph the father of Jesus. It's Joseph the dreamer. So Joseph the dreamer was sold by his brothers to slavery in Egypt. So if you are Joseph, how would you feel if you were sold by your own blood, your brothers, to Egypt? You would somehow think that this is really unfair. I cannot accept this. This is unacceptable. But you know what Joseph did is just to think that everything happens for a reason. That's number one. Highlights of what happened to Joseph. Now, when Joseph was serving in Egypt for 10 years, can you imagine you are being slave for 10 years of your life? You may think, you may feel like, this is not really for me. Oh my God, you're getting out of patience because of what happened to your life. You might be focusing on your concerns rather than your influence. But Joseph didn't think that way. So what did he think? Everything happens for a reason. That's number 2. Number 3, highlight of Joseph's journey to throne in Egypt. After he was slave for 10 years, since he was showing proactiveness towards himself, he was chosen by his master to be the leader of all the slaves. When he did that, his master's wife was looking at Joseph like, she admired Joseph like, oh, this guy is something. So she seduced Joseph, but what happened? Joseph refused it. He know that this is not good. This is something wrong, because your husband is my master. So he refused. But what happened when he refused? Her master, the wife, was mad. Like, I'm offering myself to you, Joseph. How could you refuse me? So he blackmailed Joseph. And what happened? Joseph was sent to the prison. And then again, when he was serving in the prison for 2 years. 2 years. So again, guys, it's really, if you are in Joseph's shoe during that time, it sounds like depressing. It sounds like everything has come to an end. I'm not gonna do this. I'm tired of being a slave. I'm tired because my brother sold me here. I'm really tired. So if you are a normal guy, you would really think that way. But what did Joseph did? He stayed proactive. Now the key here is just be yourself. Oh no, just be yourself, doing the right attitude. So that's the good thing about it. Be proactive. So what happened was that when one of the prisoner dreamed something, Joseph was able to interpret, and then he told the co-prisoner that if you get released, just told the Pharaoh that I can interpret dreams. So another years of serving in the prison, somehow he feel like he was already the co-prisoner already forgot him about that he had this gift that can interpret dreams. But one day a Pharaoh had a dream. He called his wise men, but no one could interpret what it means. But then again, the guy who served the Pharaoh remembered that, oh, there was a guy in a prison before. I was in a prison, and this guy can interpret dreams. So the Pharaoh told him, okay, get that guy, and then let's see. So Joseph was there. He was able to interpret what the dream is all about. He dreamed about the seven fat cows and the seven thin cows, that this will happen for the next 7 years. It's gonna be abundant, and then for the next 7 years it's gonna be a famine. So let's be prepared. Let's prepare food during this abundance. So that's what happened. So when he was able to interpret that, the Pharaoh was amazed, and then he was given a throne. The Pharaoh trusts Joseph because he was able to prepare all the people in Egypt. During that time, it's only Egypt survived because of the famine. So what happened was that his brothers from Israel come to Egypt to find some food because it was really a famine. In the end, to make the story short, Joseph, his brothers, his father Jacob reunited in Egypt. So everything is planned. Everything is already planned by God, right? God already put us in a direction that we're supposed to be, but it's not an easy process. It's not really an easy process. There will be times that you will be disappointed. There will be times that you're gonna be so broke. You feel so broke. You feel so lonely. But guys, keep the right attitude. All right. So that's the only key. We should keep the right attitude and just move forward. Just move forward. Because eventually, as what God promised Joseph, it's also available to us. Because God did not randomly make us in this world just to live and then die, and then we are born. We are a perfect design by God, and it depends on us how are we going to find out that purpose and then work on it. But expect that along the way there will be struggles, there will be trials, there will be tests along the way. But just keep the right attitude, and so that eventually, like Joseph, you will get on your throne. All right? Thank you so much, and I hope you learned something from it. Have a good day. Bye-bye.